Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a Road to Glory video today. And today is going to be some Foot Champs matches. I'm not sure exactly how many was in this. As you can see, I've got I have 10 games left. My plan on doing all 10 this episode, but I mean you'll see later on there isn't actually 10, and you'll see why obviously at the end. But yeah, we're just going to go straight into this. You would have seen there actually I've got a slightly different team now. I did get the SBC Eto, but yeah, that Turkish team, it was just not good enough. I'll be brutally honest. The informs were cheap, the stats looked good, but they just really weren't good enough. So we into the first game. We played this guy, as you've seen, had a nice team, had a couple of red players, and I think it was like a red Donnarumma. But as you saw for that first goal, I don't know what his keeper was doing. I just shot, and his keeper just stood there and hit him, and obviously went in the corner. So yeah, I'm not really entirely sure kind of what happened there, but you know, we'll take it. They did pull one back. I went to 1-1, but as you can see, we came through again, and this is the French team. And I believe that was Martuidi actually got both of our goals in this game. And then he goes and scores that absolutely brilliant free kick. I was like, if people score a free kick against me, I'm like, fair enough, no, fair play. I don't normally put one on the line because I'm like of what sometimes other people do, like do a couple of passes, and you know, sometimes it can be easy to score when you put a player on the line. So that's why I tend to not do it. But yeah, it's got a fantastic free kick, and we end up losing that 3-2, unfortunately. But we go into the second game, and this guy's got that 85 Tolisso man of the match. And guys, that 85 Tolisso card looks absolutely insane. I would quite happily have him in my French team, French league team, sorry. But I just can't afford him. It's like 300k or something when I looked. Can't remember exactly how much. But yeah, quite frankly, can't afford him. Otherwise, I would definitely have him. But yeah, into the second game, and it took us till, I think it was like the 103rd minute or something. I may be incorrect there. I think it was about the 103rd minute. And that's all it took to beat this guy 1-0 in extra time. It was a very close game. He had a couple of opportunities himself, and obviously so did I. But you know, we ended up winning 1-0. And this guy had attribute cards on every single one of his players. And I thought from the new update or patch they did for this weekend, you weren't allowed to use attribute cards in Foot Champs. They had like banned that, so that obviously is still broken and doesn't work because this guy had attribute cards on all his players. But it didn't matter because Bernardo Silva straight in 1-0. And yeah, you see, I think I spoke about the last episode. By the way, that was a fantastic ball into Cavani for that header. I knew he was going to get onto that the moment I crossed in. Just double tap square for a little cross ball in front of him. Absolutely brilliant. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the team, yeah. So Bernardo Silva, that actually I think scores another goal. I believe that is Bernardo Silva to make it 3-0, game over. As you can see, I think I touched on this in the last episode. That obviously I start the game 4-3-2-1, and in the game I changed the 4-1-2-1-2-2, the narrow. And basically I use the same custom tactics that I have. I don't change them. I obviously have custom tactics on. And then all I do is set the two strikers getting behind and press back line, and the two fullbacks to stay back while attacking. Obviously they do get back sometimes, but if you're going forward down one side, then the chances are, say you go down the right, the chances are your left back's going to be back away, so you're always going to have three defenders at least back, which is good, which is how I like it. And it kind of, I think it definitely helps and stops the counter attacks a bit more, rather than having them both push on, bomb down the wings, and yeah, you're left with your two centre backs to basically defend against normally three attackers, because people tend to stick their cams to stay forward all the time, or obviously they're three like forwards if they have them. But I don't do that, of course. It just doesn't. I don't see it. Doesn't seem to work to me. I like having the cam drop a little bit deeper, so you got a pass, like an outlet for you. But yeah, I give away a stupid penalty there. I thought it was going to shoot first time. It didn't, and quite frankly, I was lucky not to get sent off. Not to get sent off there, and he does get a penalty, and I believe he changes to Lacazette here from that Dembele card. Yes, he does. There we go. To the Lacazette, as I call him. Although when I had him, I didn't like him, which is why you might wonder why I have Cavani, not Lacazette. Well, one is because I couldn't actually afford Lacazette, so that's why I got Cavani. Cavani actually got an upgrade, in a winter upgrade. So I've got that, and when I had his 85, you guys would have known from watching previous episodes, he was incredible for me. Like, it was just incredible. I used to score goals with him all the time. And that's kind of what's been going on. I've been scoring a lot of goals with him again. A lot of goals in the game. And Lamar, that informed Lamar card. Didn't like him at first, but that's because I think I was playing him off chemistry. Had him left forward, stuck up top on like 7 chemistry. And now he's on full chemistry, and I change him to and play him at striker. But obviously started left forward, so he's on full chem. As we see here with Demar grabbing a goal with his right foot. He's left-footed. It seems to be playing a lot better. I think that is because he's on full chemistry, but I may be wrong. But I've noticed such a big difference, and he's playing in the same position, just obviously with the slight change with the change formation when you go in. So I think it's because he's on the full chemistry now, playing a lot better, getting way more involved than he ever used to be, and actually scoring a similar amount of goals to Cavani. Like this French team, I think, if I'm being honest, it's overtaken my Serie A team. I think this French team seems to be incredible. It's just the defence is a little bit, maybe a little bit not so good. As we see there, guys, we actually reach goal 2, which is actually what I normally aim for is goal 2. I think I've got goal 1 once, never got elite. As you can see, we've got 5 games left. If we won 4 out of 5, we would get to goal 1. But at this time, guys, I was like, I'm done with FUT Champs. I've got to goal 2. I'm very happy with goal 2. I'll take it. Because in my opinion, the even though my pack light's like not very good at all, but the difference between goal 3 and goal 2, I think is huge. You go from 2 normal mega packs to 2 rare like mega packs. So like the chances of you getting someone decent, I feel like go a lot bigger, and you get like an extra 15k, I think it is, for getting up to goal 2. So yeah, so actually did get goal 2. I didn't play any more games, so this is how he finished with goal 2. And also wasn't too fast because I can't actually get gold monthly rewards, which I was really hoping to get this month, but I just again was too busy. I've missed 2 weekends, I think it was. So yeah, just generally I can't get gold monthly rewards. So again, I wasn't too fast. If I could and needed a few extra wins, I would have played them, try and win them for that. But because I can't, there's no point. But I should easily get silver 1. But because I did miss 2 weekends, I won't be getting gold monthly rewards, unfortunately. So hopefully, and it probably won't be next month either, because I'm so busy next month, guys, so busy. I think I'm busy maybe 3 out of the 4 weekends or something in April, like something like that. Yeah, it's quite incredible. But yeah, that's obviously it for this episode, guys. But I'm just going to quickly touch up on something. I'm actually, for mentioning my Serie A team may not be the greatest, don't think as good as my French team anymore. Mainly because of Quadrado and Kaiser. I just feel like they're a bit weak, especially in their shooting abilities. They are weak, and I just don't like it. They always seem to let me down in front of goal, which is also kind of a reason why I do want to change. The only thing stopping me is that a mobile inform card, absolutely sensational. His shooting is second to none, absolutely incredible. I think my goal ratio to him is like, it's not 1-to-1, not quite. It's like 70, played like 70 games or something, and I think it might be 74 games and like 56, 57 goals, something around there. So not too bad, but it could be a little bit better. But he is just incredible. It's like the only player that can score in that team, and that Gomez. So yeah, so I'm thinking about changing to Premier League, and this, well, actually not to Premier League, but changing it up a little. So I'm assuming Lukaku is going to get Player of the Month. So I've been like preparing for it and buying a few cards that I think you're going to need, like a few like Belgian players before their prices go up, a few Everton players before their prices go up. Obviously I don't know the rating of the team you're going to have, so obviously it's going to cost me a few coins probably to buy a few extra players to do that. And also I've been buying players from teams that he scored against this month, because that's normally one. There's normally 3 like ones about obviously you have to from the same club and probably a Premier League team, and like who he scored against, and well, I put the nationality, and I think also might be one like maybe clubs he used to play for, so like West Brom and Chelsea players perhaps. So that could be one as well, but I'm not entirely sure. So it probably will cost me still quite a few coins. I don't know what rating you're going to have. I don't know if you need a team of the week. I think it's going to be 90 rated, assuming he does get it, which I'm assuming he am. So if he does, I'm going to go all out and get him. And then I want Hazard on the left, but that might be possible straight away. Well, it won't be possible straight away, so I might just play Morales there to get the strong link, and then have him come down to Nangolan and keep the base of the Serie A team, just change the front line to make it a little bit better, and at a goal scoring, and go for keep Quadrado but save up and get the Brozovic, but the right forward one, which is only 83 rated I think. But then I'd play him in centre mid and put the Gomez at cam and Hazard and Lukaku up front when I do get Hazard as well. So that's kind of my thinking, my plans at the moment, my options. I might speak about more when I do the FUT Champs, and that kind of rewards, and that also kind of dictate it a little bit. So yeah. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it. I've been waffling a little bit about, I guess, the progress that I want to make. I want to change to that team. So So you might find that interesting, may give yourself some few ideas about maybe buying some players in preparation for potentially Lukaku getting the player out, because their prices are going to go up probably by like 2 or 3k. But it is it Foot's birthday, 8th birthday on Friday, so I don't know how that's going to work. The prices may stay the same because they're going to be doing like special packs and things like that throughout, so that might keep the prices lower than normal because everyone's going to be opening packs. I'm not sure, but yeah. So that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I have been working a bit, so I saw about that. Some of you guys might have found that interesting, like what I'm thinking and, you know, for the way forward. So if you do, then that's great. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. And yeah, with that being said, have a fantastic day, and I'll see you next time.